Pitching and awesome. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to the Bomb Show. Wow, I don't even know where to start, but I guess I will start by saying this was originally intended to be a review, but I decided I don't even want to promote this figure. I don't want to speak about anything good about this figure. I don't want to, there are good things about this figure, but the problems with this figure are so bad that I decided to scrap the review and just be real and not be like a lot of these other reviews that I've seen on this, who just, the problems don't exist. I don't understand how the hell these reviewers are doing what they're doing. I think the biggest thing is I'm extremely passionate about these figures. I'm extremely passionate about Mike Tyson, all right? I followed Mike Tyson's entire career, all right? Mike Tyson won the WBC belt, World Boxing Council belt, in 1986. He was 20 years old. In 1987, he won the IBF and WBA. He was the youngest guy to unify the three belts, youngest heavyweight champion ever. He the only man to knock out Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes fought over 70 times. No one ever knocked him out but Mike Tyson. He, what else can I tell you? Teddy Atlas put a gun in Mike Tyson's mouth for getting too frisky, too friendly with Cus D'Amato's daughters. What else can I tell you? Mike Tyson had a sister who died of a heart attack at a very young age. Mike Tyson lived in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn, until he was a young boy, and then he moved to Brownsville. What else can I tell you? There's just, I can go on and on about facts about Mike Tyson because I'm super passionate about boxing, fight sports, MMA, Mike Tyson, and just as passionate as I am about these figures. Now, a lot of these other reviewers, I went and I looked at, like, as soon as I discovered this problem, I went and I watched probably the first dozen reviews I found. All high-profile reviewers. Couldn't believe nobody brought this up. This is unbelievable. These guys have tons of traffic, tons of views, tons of subscribers, and you know what? That's what they care about. They're not passionate about these toys, because if they were passionate about these figures like I am, they would have brought this shit up. They're not passionate about that at all. They're passionate about views, subscribers, and popularity. That's it. And I'm gonna leave it at that about these other reviews because they're nonsense. And this is why it's very important for me to put out what I put out, because nobody's paying me shit. I don't care if it's Hot Toys, I don't care if it's Sideshow, I don't care who it is. If somebody puts out some garbage, I'm gonna call them on it. And just like these reviewers are giving these, everything is all good and gravy reviews on this figure is bullshit. Because this figure has the biggest, most worst cut corner crap I've ever seen. And one of them went as far as to even, I'm sorry, but I gotta call you out. He even went as far as to provide a video on how Storm, the higher ups at Storm Collectibles, gave him this information about how to maintain, the paint and how to pose it. And he talked about these new type of joints they put in the figures, and everything was all good and gravy. And let me tell you something. These high profile reviewers that are doing this, they're providing a horrible disservice and misinformation to you guys who are watching their videos. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. It's the damn truth. Because when you watch my videos, if something is straight bullshit, I'm gonna tell you about it. If I thought that freaking quarter scale Rocket Groot figure Hot Toys was overpriced, I told that. I said it was way too much money. This thing is overpriced. It's not cool. When that freaking Thanos came out and that bull crap with the lights was going on, I called them on it because that's nonsense. When they started making these figures and started not putting feet in the shoes anymore and start gluing shit down to hide what's going on underneath and start sewing things down and all that shit, this is what I'm calling people on, and this is what I'm calling them on, because you know what? They're hiding things. Things are being hidden from you, okay? So before I'm not even going to say anything about this Mike Tyson figure except the fucking tremendous, horrible problems with it. The knees and elbow joints, which is these reviewers are talking about, oh, there's this new, I guess this new technique or this new thing that they're doing with the joints. This is what the legs and arms look like when you pull the rubber skin off of them. Okay? You see that piece in the middle there? That is a piece of wire. That is a piece of wire. So the first time you bend that knee and elbow, first of all, you'll never straighten it out again. That wire will never be straight again. And this new technology of knee and elbow articulation. Oh well, we're doing this. I guess Storm Toys and this guy, whatever, talks about this is new and what it's gonna do. These things are gonna hold positions, and you know, this is a new. That thing. This is a recipe for disaster. This is absolutely 100% going to break. You pose this figure enough, they are going to snap. And then not only is it not going to hold position anymore in the knees and elbows, but you won't even be able to stand the figure anymore because his knees are going to be like wet noodles. Like when Mike Tyson used to knock everybody the fuck out, okay? Mike Tyson, what? Let me see. He won his first 28 fights straight, first 26 by knockout, 16 of those in the first round. I could go on and on all day about this Mike Tyson stuff, and I ain't reading nothing. Just like I'm passionate about these figures, and I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? Look at this next picture. This is a take apart view of the knees and of the legs and arms. You see that? That's a piece of wire. This is the new technology they put into these figures. So I'm sorry, Storm Collectibles and these high-profile reviewers that everything is fine and dandy with this figure. This is bullshit. This is straight bullshit. And I left Wendy out of this review. I left Wendy out of this episode because I said, you know what, Wendy has too much class. I don't even want her face being associated with this because I know I'm going to get all kinds of flack. And you know what? I don't give a damn, all right? She's too classy for this. I'm from the streets. I don't give a damn. You know, I'm used to conflict. So I'm going to bring it to you as real and as raw as it is. Storm Collectibles, you should be ashamed of yourself, okay? You should be ashamed of yourself for putting that in this figure. This was one of my most highly anticipated figures ever, okay, ever. And this is the most disappointing thing I have ever seen in a high-end 6-scale figure. I can't even call this a high-end 6-scale figure. This thing has no rotating shoulders. This thing has no swiveling biceps. It has no swiveling thighs. And it's got wires for knees and elbows. There is zero mechanics in the knees and elbows on this figure. And is 100% going to break if you continuously pose this figure. And you know what? There's going to be a lot of pissed off people because you want to go and watch these reviews for these people. They rush and they import these figures from overseas and they get their reviews up on YouTube as fast as they can without wiping their asses, without doing nothing, no preparation, not knowing anything about these figures. All they tell you about is how good everything looks on the outside, which is what pisses me off, because you really need to get to the nitty-gritty and underneath what's going on these figures to know how good these figures are made. And I'm sorry, but the engineering on this Mike Tyson figure is absolutely atrocious. Storm Toys Collectibles, I'm sorry. I had the Olympic Mike Tyson on. I had that on the radar. I'm not getting that. Mike Tyson also in the Junior Olympics. Fastest knockout in Junior Olympics history. He won two gold medals in Junior Olympics history. I believe an 8-second knockout in Junior Olympics history. I could go on all day about Mike Tyson. I ain't bullshitting. I'm not reading no script. It's real passion. It's real passion about these figures. As Storm Toys, I'm sorry to say, but anything I had on the radar, the Hulk Hogan, all those figures, is scratched off just like anything you produce. For you to put something like that in those knees and elbows, I can't believe what shortcuts and what shortcuts were taken. To me, that's just highway robbery. I'm sorry to say, I will not buy anything of yours. I had so many things of yours on the radar, with Dennis Rodman, Mortal Kombat's, all this stuff. I ain't buying none of that stuff until you guys show me otherwise. And when the shit hits the fan, and all these figures, all these Mike Tyson figures and Hulk Hogan figures, judging by the look of it, because he looks like he's got the same style of arms and legs, when all these figures, knees and elbows start snapping on everybody, and all these people get pissed off, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna say? What are you gonna do? Reproduce knees and elbows for everybody and send them out? No. People are gonna be writing you off. They're gonna be like, I'm never buying Storm Toys again. So, and you viewers out there, be very wary of these high-profile reviewers that are bullshitting you. They're straight bullshitting you. They're telling you everything is all fine and dandy. Go to YouTube. Watch the first dozen reviews. all high profile reviewers, all huge numbers, all high traffic, all tons of subscribers, they're feeding you crap. I hate to call people out on stuff, but you know what? If I watched this guy's video and bought that figure based on his video, I would be pissed off. You know, I would be pissed off. I mean, I hate to say it, but if Storm Toys went and provided these reviewers with, oh, this information on how to maintain the paint on the body and this and that, you know what? They should have shown you what was inside of those legs and elbows, or those knees and elbows, because I guarantee if most purchasers of this figure saw what was inside of those arms and legs, they would not buy it. I'm extremely disappointed with this figure like I've never been before, and this is another piece that 100% out of the box, this figure absolutely has to be customized, and in my book, that is a complete failure. 2 thumbs down to Storm Toys Collectibles new Mike Tyson figure. They even on the box, on the belt, or on the plaque or something, it says youngest heavyweight. The belt is completely, I mean, the belt kind of looks like his first WBA belt. You know, it's green. It's got the gold spheres on the side, and the medallion kind of looks. But I don't know if there was licensing issues because of that or whatever, and they couldn't make. But I mean, there's a couple of little things that are here and there, but those knees and elbow joints, that's disgraceful, and I hate to do that to Mike Tyson during Black History Month. What was supposed to be an elite showcase, but turned out to be a bitching and fussing, and I think I think it's completely justified. I mean, if you think that what's going on in those knees and elbows based on my photos, if you think that is okay, then by all means buy that figure. But when the arms and legs break, go to those other high profile reviewers and thank them. Okay, end of story. Peace. Okay, people, here's the test. Here's Mike Tyson's leg. Okay, here's the Storm Toys Collectibles Mike Tyson's leg and his knee. His bony ass chicken knee. Alright, here we go. We're going to do the stress test on this, and we're going to test his articulation. This new technology. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. There, I got 22 bends out of that. Here's Mike Tyson's arm. The gauge on that wire is probably about 1/3 of the leg. Okay? This is for the sake of the viewers and for the sake of high-end 1/6 collectibles and where this freaking craft is going. Alright? Let's test. Stress test on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. There we go. Great new technology for those knees and elbows. Beware bullshit reviewers. And for you manufacturers out there, if you put bullshit like that in your figures, you better hope to God I don't review them, because I'm gonna expose you and call you out, okay? And for you manufacturers doing your homework, you should be wise and send me your stuff so that I can show people that you're doing things right, okay? Keep up the good work if you are, and Storm Toys, you should be ashamed of yourselves, just like those high-end, high-profile bullshit reviewers who are feeding you crap. Peace.